Another WOR Enduro race, this time Mamble. And everyone told me the same thing before coming here. You are going to love it. It was my first time racing at Mamble. The whole week had been dry, so I expected perfect conditions. But Mamble had other plans. The race format was 2 hours and 15 minutes, plus 1 lap. So, same routine as always. Unload the bike, sign on, pay for the race, talk to a few friends and familiar faces I've met over the time doing these events, and then straight to the start line. There were lots of riders. You can always feel the tension before the start. Engines revving, people pretending to stay calm.
Someone from this class already went. So they were complaining, yeah. So they went to chase him.
Unless he was in wrong road. I have done that before. I went over 60s, he went over 60s. I just looked down like, oh shit. Roll back.
Here I'm chatting with another rider from the sportsman class who was here for the practice day the day before. And because of the nerves, I completely forgot to press record on the camera. I had turned it off to save some battery and forgot to turn it back on. So the footage actually starts a few minutes into the race. Perfect. The biggest surprise was the terrain. I genuinely thought this place would be dry and open. Instead, it was full of slippery mud, deep ruts, roots everywhere, and endless technical woodland sections. And right at the start, the front wheel washed out. Small crash, nothing serious, but I lost loads of positions immediately. I brought the Yamaha 450 to this race because the Beta had damaged a radiator recently and I wasn't fully confident it would survive the event. But lately I've been riding the Beta much more often than the Yamaha. So honestly, I still don't fully understand this bike anymore, especially in tight woodland sections. The power, the weight reacts in mud. Everything feels heavier, more aggressive. At the beginning, though, I actually felt pretty good. The pace was decent, but then I started rushing, and that's where the mistakes started. And let me tell you something. The WR450F is an amazing bike, almost all the time, except when you have to pick it up. Then it weighs like a dead body. Sometimes, when you don't know the track and you arrive at a technical section or a horrible muddy climb, the smartest thing you can do is stop for 5 seconds, look at it properly, think, and then commit with confidence. Instead, I rushed into 2 sections that honestly weren't even that difficult. And I failed both of them. Completely stupid mistakes. The second one absolutely destroyed me. By the time I got out, I was exhausted. Some riders saw people getting stuck and started cutting through another line to avoid the section completely. The marshal stopped them further up, and honestly, it's always a bit disappointing seeing that at races like this. I understand making mistakes. I've accidentally got through sections before without realizing, but deliberately cheating to overtake people or avoid difficult sections, that's a bit different. It's quite pathetic, and that's not what this sport is about.
That's alright, go.
Around halfway through the lap, I completely stopped understanding the bike, especially in left-hand corners. Every time there was mud, the rear stepped out. The bike went sideways and just couldn't control it properly. It was exhausting mentally, not just physically. I actually had to stop a couple of times just to reset. The radiators were completely blocked with mud, the goggles were fogged up, I couldn't see anything, everything just felt chaotic.
La moto va por donde puta quiere. ¿Qué mierda es esto?
But little by little, it calmed down. I stopped trying to fight the bike, stopped trying to force the pace, and eventually I started kind of finding the rhythm. The lap was absolutely massive. My first lap took 1 hour and 10 minutes. That's insane for a hare and hounds race. But on the second lap, things finally started clicking. I rode smoother, cleaner, no panic. And without even pushing hard, I dropped the lap time down to 52 minutes, almost 20 minutes faster. start of lap 3 I actually felt great. Probably the best I felt all race. I was riding even faster than in lap 2. And then I made a huge mistake. I got completely buried in the rut.
You're gonna get too dirty. Don't worry. It's impossible, it's really stuck. Oh, it's Can you pass me some logs? Logs. Put it there. Throw it. Throw. Cheers. Oh, perfect. More.
Luckily, some kids nearby helped me by throwing branches under the wheel for traction. Without them, I honestly don't know how long I would have been stuck there. But by this point, I was finished physically, completely empty.
All right, let's try.
Then, without realizing, I went the wrong way. Someone had cut the tape marking the corner, and I ended up dropping into this horrible downhill, covered in a slippery mud where braking was basically impossible. And I crashed again, and the bike got stuck against the fence, and at that moment, I had absolutely nothing left.
Put logs. Logs under the wheel. Put logs under the wheel.
A bit later, I found two riders stuck in a huge puddle, and honestly, by then my race was already over anyway. So I stopped to try to help them.
You go first. Help him out and then put that one as well. Put that in, full power, and you'll be fine. You're gonna fall in that hole. You can come here and pull it. Come here.
After around 10 minutes, a marshal finally arrived, which was lucky because I genuinely had no strength left at all. And right there, the camera battery died. Probably the perfect ending for this race. The 450 definitely needs strength, a lot of strength and probably a lot more gym work from me too. I somehow finished the lap in 1 hour and 12 minutes. I crossed the finish line after 3 hours and 15 minutes total. According to the GPS, only 2 hours and 45 minutes of that was actual riding, which means I spent around 30 minutes stuck, crashed, cleaning goggles, or trying to clear mud from the radiators. And honestly, it was one of the hardest races I've done in a while. Although I keep saying this after every video. But despite all the struggles, despite fighting the bike all day, and despite the crashes, the mud, and the exhaustion, I still had a really good time. And that's enduro. Sometimes you win, sometimes you survive. This time I just survived, and I loved it. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoy the content, please like the video and leave me a comment. Thank you very much. See you in the next one.